Hey, what's good, everyone? SportsLiveInTheATL, David here. Sletta Sports, Fitness, Raw, and Motivational channel. Like, comment, subscribe. Please hit the subscribe button. If you're new to the channel, watching it for the first time ever, subscribe. It's free. Subscribe to the channel. Share my content on all your media outlets. It will help the algorithm get my channel out there. Y'all do good for the sports. Share my fitness content. Share my motivational content. Let's get me out there to the mainstream. The huge mainstream. Let's get this channel to 5,000 subscribers. 6,000. 7,000. 8,000. 9,000. 10,000. Get me to 10,000 subscribers. Alright, enough of that. What I want to talk about in this video today is about the Atlanta Falcons and how they've been pissing me off since 1981 when they blew that lead to the Dallas Cowboys. And since then, they've been choking. You know, you got people reminding me of 28-3. I'm just sick and frustrated with this franchise right now. You know, we got a bunch of idiots running this organization. Terry Fontenot, Arthur Blank needs to sell the team. We have not had a pass rush since the Grits Blitz back in 1977. These people don't know what a pass rush is. Sacks matter, y'all. You know, having all this offensive powerhouse like Bijan Robinson and Kyle Pitts, you know, we don't hear from him unless it's National Tight Ends Day. Trade him to Denver. A-Fizzle wants his Gators so bad with the Broncos. Trade him. But A-Fizzle, my dude, can we get a pass rusher from your Broncos to bring to the Falcons? Yeah, we got Kyle Pitts and Bijan Robinson, and we get trash people like Marcus Crapiota and Desmond Shitter. Man, Desmond Shitter sucks. Desmond Ritter sucks, y'all. We got people like Kirk Cousins. You like that? And now you got Michael Penix Jr. I'm not going to shit on Michael Penix. He's only 3 games. You know, he was a rookie last year. He's going to year 2. We'll see what happens with that. But, my God, man. It's like the Falcons allergic to getting pass rush. It's like offense, fucking offense, man. Get a pass rush. It is important to have a pass rush because it creates sacks. And when you get sacks, it creates a loss of yardage, man. Damn. If you get a loss of yardage, you can force 3 and outs. Get the offense back on the field so you can score touchdowns. If you score touchdowns, we win games. So we can make the playoffs and get to the Super Bowl and finally win a Super Bowl. I want a Super Bowl title in Atlanta before I die. What is so hard about that? You know, I've done all the suffering back in the 80s, the 90s, the 2000s, with the 2000 teams, you know. Went through it all with William Andrews and Steve Bartkowski and all these other guys back in the 80s, you know, during the red helmet days. Just a lot of sucker to. Went through in the 90s with Deion Sanders, prime time. You know, Chris Chandler, Jamal Anderson, the whole Dirty Bird movement back in 98. Oh, I don't want to bring up 98 to make A-Fizzle going, you know, if we bring up 98 because he may bring out that Super Bowl. You know, went through the suffer in the 2000s with the Michael Vick experience until he got busted with dog fighting. Went through the 2000 teams with Julio Jones. Yeah, he's going to Hall of Fame. I don't care. He sold us out, so fuck Julio Jones. You know, we got him and Roddy White, all these. But we still haven't won a championship. And Matt Ryan is the best player to ever touch the Atlanta Falcons organization that's ever donned an Atlanta Falcons jersey. I don't care what y'all say. We're not going to talk about the Hawks. They love playing in the play-in. We're going to get eliminated right then, and it's going to be the same song and dance. We're not going to fix his defense. Trey Young at this point, you know, he's a liability. You know, we haven't won anything with Dominique Wilkins. We haven't won anything with Jason Terry. And we haven't won anything with Dikembe Mutombo, not in my house. We haven't won anything with Josh Mill and Joe Johnson, all those boys. We had the number 1 seed in 2015, only get swept by LeBron and the Cavaliers. And we haven't done shit with Trae Young. We didn't do shit with Schrader. We didn't do shit with Kevin Huerter or Kevin Horter, whatever. We haven't done shit with any of those people, you know. The Hawks are allergic to defense too. We just cannot. I don't know what it is, man. we can't get it right here in Atlanta, Georgia. It's, I think it's a culture. Maybe y'all need to start hiring all these black players and just get the best fucking player, the best fucking coach who is doable to get the job done. I don't care what the color is. But goddamn, stop catering to the culture. You could have had Bill Belichick, but no, you would have catered to the culture and get Raheem Morris. And don't even get me started on the Braves, man. We didn't do shit this offseason. Goddamn Braves. Alex Anthropopoulos, why you just sitting on your ass and just letting all these players, all these teams like the New York Mets and the Philadelphia Phillies get better? The best you could do is Jerkson Porfar, who got busted for PEDs. No wonder why we're 2-9. Probably gonna be 2-10. I don't know. God, my team's just now. Well, even though the Braves have done good lately, but Jesus Christ, they didn't do shit this past off season. What is it in the water here in Atlanta? Do y'all spend too much time at Magic City instead of watching Phil trying to get better as a team? Jesus Christ, man. And no wonder why we don't win championships here. And I'm going to keep getting laughed at by all these other fan bases who love my misery, love my rant videos, and probably root for the Falcons, Braves, and Hawks to lose so they can see me rant and rage. And until we get this shit right, that's exactly what I'm going to be doing. Ranting and raging. Fuck, man. But yeah, these Atlanta teams, thank God for Georgia. Thank God for the Atlanta United. Maybe I'll watch the Atlanta Dream. They got Brittany Griner now, so we'll see how that goes. But it's Atlanta, so we don't do shit right here in the state. I mean, in the city. We just don't do shit right. It's a fuck women. That's all we do here. But yeah, I'm not gonna let that stress me out, because y'all know I had a great workout today. I was pumping that iron, and also went to Subway, got me a low-fat, low-calorie sub, and now devoured the fuck out of that shit in my 30 minutes. Man, I don't know about y'all, but working out makes me hungry. So yeah, but yeah, I go to the gym, right? I'm getting my workout on. You got all these young ass Gen Zers, whatever they call them, all on the goddamn phone, and hogging up machines. It's like, if you're not here to work out, then go somewhere else. Leave it for the people who are here to work out and get their fitness game right. But a lot of y'all do need to get your fitness game right, man. Because I promise God, some of y'all are fat. I mean, like, Jesus Christ, man, it seems like you go to a buffet every week. How about go to the gym every day or every most days and pump that iron, lose that weight? There's a thing called a gym membership, people. You should try it sometimes. But yeah. But I was at the gym the other day, and I also seen this fine ass woman. We talked for a little bit. We changed numbers. I told her, hey, if you're not busy, come into my house. We can get something to eat. We can, we watch Netflix and chill, and then we can fuck. But every time I hit her up, but when I hit her up, she's making up a lame ass excuse. Oh, I gotta go pick up my brother. Oh, my mama my mama want me to go help her in the garden or some shit like that. He's like, if you don't want to hang out, just say so. Don't waste my time getting my Instagram and wanting to hang out. And then when I'm still in the olive branch, you come up with a lame ass excuse. And then when you do decide to come hang out with me, I don't know what it is, but like these women, man. Like at one time when I went to I invited this woman up. She was down, went to the tent. It was me, her, a bunch of other people there, and I was ready to lay the pipe down on her. But the next thing I know, I turned my back for 2 seconds, and she's getting dicked down by my best friend, who's in the same tent that her and I hooked up and set up together. I'm tired of these modern day women over here. Talking about they want to hang out and shit, but next thing you know, they're making them excuses, and when you do hang out with them, they want to hook up with your best friend or your cousin, or whatever. Screw these modern day women. That's why I don't approach them anymore. Guys, stop approaching these women. Let them approach you. If they approach you, your time's not going to get wasted. They're going to be interested. Because you approach these women, all they're going to do is just lead you on, thinking that, it's a chance, only to play with your heart and fuck your best friend. That's what they're here for. So, I don't want anything serious. I'm not trying to get married, I just want to fuck. But if you're not down with my program, then just don't waste my time, And also, another note, just going back to the gym, like, there are a lot of fat asses out here in the world. Like, how can you walk around, with stomachs way out there, like a foot long, and you using a rascal like your Kendrick Crickle sack from the Cleveland show? It's like, get off your lazy ass. And, a lot of these people are fat. They spend a lot of time in drama streams. Like, they spend half the day in drama streams. Like, do you not work? Do you not get outside and touch grass? Like, my God, man. No wonder why y'all lives are so pathetic. And I don't really watch y'all channels, but I'll tell y'all now, a lot of y'all are losers. But hey, and then you want to hate on me because I'm getting my life together, I'm getting my fitness game right, but yet y'all want to hate on me, hate on Sports Live in the ATL, sir. All you got to do is just get off the internet, get off your fat ass, go to the gym, work out, and you too can have guns like this. Because I remember when I was so underweight, and I was just tired of it. I was a lanky 158 before I started, but now I'm a lean 211, and my body game is fitting with my 6'4" frame. And not one day I regret going to the gym and changing for the better. See, my life is going good right now. I got a good life. I work out. I got a good job. I got great friends who actually want to hang out with me. My live streams go extremely well, especially during Falcon season. What are y'all doing? But like I say, if y'all want to do that negativity and that drama, keep it to yourself, because you already know, if you come to my channel with that, I'm going to block you and I'm going to keep going. I'm not going to go back and forth with you. I'm not doing it anymore. I'm done with that. So if you come on my channel with the drama, you're getting blocked. If you're going to come on my channel, act like you got some sense. But yeah, I got to get ready to go to work, y'all. So, y'all have a good day on Sports Live in ATL, Sports Fitness Motivation. Want to get some quick shout outs right quick. Shout out to my closest friend in the whole wide world. Where you hiding? He's been down with me since 2020 when we first met at my house, and I gave him that Eagle shirt. Since then, we've been close friends. He's come to my house a lot. We hung out a lot. We have our sleepovers. And yes, me and William Hyde have sleepovers, So what? A lot of y'all don't know what the true definition of friendship, man. It's not like we're doing anything sexual or whatnot at 3 a.m. in the morning behind closed doors. Like, y'all like to call us gay and shit, but what are y'all doing in the stream yard full of guys, and half of y'all supposed to be married? So yeah, I own it. Even though William Hyde me not going to own it, but yeah, I own it. We do have sleepovers, and I don't give a fuck what y'all think, because a lot of y'all are haters. You've been haters on my channel for years. You're a bunch of losers who sit in drama streams all day, every day. Get a life, y'all. Yeah, shout out to William Hyde. Shout out to A-Fizzle Productions, fellow Braves fan. Shout out to Dylan Burton, another fellow Braves fan. Shout out to Laugh Not Famous. What's a taste of meal? The fuck is Falcon? Shout out to Queen Asia Green, whatever she calls herself nowadays. I think she goes by Love Yahida now. Shout out to Mr. Who Dat, even though he can't flirt with Queen Asia in my chat anymore. Shout out to 44. Shout out to that one Canadian woman that I used to like. And even though she doesn't really do videos like that anymore, but she was fine as hell. And I like to thank A-Fizzle for introducing me to her, because he's the reason why her and I interacted for a little while. And she'll be the only female on YouTube that I'll literally get in a relationship with. Because the rest of y'all women out there, especially the ones in that dumb 3-letter group, the rest of y'all are 3s and 4s. I wouldn't fuck you with my brother's dick. I wouldn't fuck you with Way Hines dick. I wouldn't fuck you with my male coworkers dick. You don't deserve it. You're ugly. You let these simps run a train on you. Because that's what they are. They donate to your Cash App. Filling your head up with compliments, only to get shot down. Stop sipping, guys. And there's some good people over there who do communicate in that group. I wish I could get out of that group and just do positive stuff. You're way better than that. But yeah, that's all I got for now. Falcons, get a defense. Braves, start winning soon, or I will not go in any more games. I mean that. And also in other news, I will be having a party soon. If you're in the Atlanta area, if I like you, hit me up on my Instagram, hit me up on my Twitter, and I'll send you an invite. If you don't live in Columbus, but if you're going to be in Atlanta that weekend, and I like you, hit me up. But if I don't like you, if you're one of my haters, stay away from my party. I do not want you there. I think that's it. I think that's it. SportsLiveInTheATL, Sports Fitness Motivation channel. As I stated, like, comment, subscribe. And I'm going to tell you, that one chick that I used to like back in the day, back in 2019, I think she lives in Virginia. I guess she's from Massachusetts or New Hampshire, somewhere in that area. She had the crazy fire. And she would say, I will see you in the next one. And I'm going to say it too. I'll see you in the next one. Oh, and shout out to Bria too. I really want her to come to my house so I can lay the pipe down on her. Oh, and one last thing. Fuck you, poo ass. Ha 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 ha!